Regret lasts forever. Courage lasts a moment. Choose wisely. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. William James. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. Leap, and the net will appear. John Burroughs. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Eleanor Roosevelt. A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. John A. Shedd. Courage is the power to let go of the familiar. Raymond Lindquist. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? Vincent van Gogh. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Robert F. Kennedy. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Winston Churchill. Courage is grace under pressure. Ernest Hemingway. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali. You can choose courage or you can choose comfort. You cannot have both. Brené Brown. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Mary Ann Radmacher. It takes courage to stand up to your enemies, but even more to stand up to your friends. J.K. Rowling. The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. Seneca. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Laozi. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Seneca. Great crises produce great men and great deeds of courage. John F. Kennedy. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. Eleanor Roosevelt. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. Dale Carnegie. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Mark Twain. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Marie Curie. Real courage is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. J.C. Watts. The most courageous act is still to think for yourself. Aloud. Coco Chanel. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. To not dare is to lose oneself. Soren Kierkegaard. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Even if I knew that tomorrow the world would go to pieces, I would still plant my apple tree. Martin Luther. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. Stand for something or you will fall for anything. Gordon A. Eddy. Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid. Franklin P. Jones. The greatest test of courage on the earth is to bear defeat without losing heart. R. G. Ingersoll. Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at the testing point. C.S. Lewis. To live with courage is to live freely. Plato. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anais Nin. He who opens a school door closes a prison. Victor Hugo. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Steve Jobs. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Steve Jobs. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. William Faulkner. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world, and moral courage so rare. Mark Twain. Sometimes you just have to jump out the window and grow wings on the way down. Ray Bradbury. Fortune favors the brave. Virgil. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Nelson Mandela. A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Courage is contagious. When a brave man takes a stand, the spines of others are often stiffened. Billy Graham. Be brave enough to start a conversation that matters. Margaret Wheatley. Without courage, wisdom bears no fruit. Baltasar Gracian. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. E.E. Cummings. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Aristotle.